lighter, a cough drop, toothpick, a postage stamp, a slightly bent cigarette, a handkerchief, a pen, and 2 5-shekel coins. That's only a fraction of what I have in my pockets. So, is it any wonder if they bulge? I mean, lots of people mention it. They say, what the fuck do you have in your pockets? And most of the time I just smile, and sometimes I even give a little laugh, as if someone told me a joke. And if they were to persist and ask me again, I'd probably show them everything that I have in my pockets. I might even explain why I need that stuff on me always. But they don't. What the fuck? A smile, a short laugh, an awkward silence, and we're on to the next subject. The fact is, everything I have in my pockets is carefully chosen so that I will always be prepared. Everything's there so that I will be at an advantage at the moment of truth. Actually, that's not accurate. Everything's there so that I won't be at a disadvantage at the moment of truth. Because what kind of advantage could a wooden toothpick or a postage stamp really give you? But if, for example, there's a beautiful girl, maybe not even beautiful, just charming, and an ordinary-looking girl with an entrancing smile that takes your breath away, asks you for a stamp, or doesn't even ask, she just stands there on the street with next to a red mailbox with a stampless envelope in her hand on a rainy night, and wonders if you happen to know where there's an open post office in that area. And then she coughs a little because she's cold, but also desperate, since she knows deep in her heart that at that moment there's no open post office in the area, definitely not at that hour, and at that moment of truth, she'll be so grateful for a stamp. Maybe not even grateful, she'll just smile, that entrancing smile of hers. An entrancing smile for a postage stamp? I'd go for a deal like that, even if the price of stamps soars and the price of smiles plummets. And after the smile, she'll say thank you, and she'll cough because of the cold, but also because she's a little embarrassed. And I'll offer her a cough drop. What else do you have in your pockets, she'll say, but gently, without the fuck, without the negativity, and I'll answer without any hesitation. Everything you'll ever need, my love. Everything you'll ever need. So now you know. That's what I have in my pockets. A chance not to screw up. A slight chance, not big, not even probable. I'm not stupid, I know that. A tiny chance. Let's say that when happiness comes along, I can say yes to it and not sorry, I don't have a cigarette / toothpick / coin for the soda machine. That's what I have there, full and bulging. A chance of saying yes and not being sorry. Now we'd like to build a living sculpture out of the things that you have in your pockets. Anything that you'd brought today and you'd like to contribute. If there's any story you'd like to share. James, can I get the microphone? Is there anybody who'd like to start us off? Yes. If you'd like to.
It's not profound. And I actually hesitated because it's my last good chapstick, but I guess I'll put it to get things started.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Yes. You have
A toothbrush.
And does that toothbrush have a story?
Toothbrush. Not a real story. I found it, though, in the subway.
Anything else? I heard a lot of rustling, so. Yes.
I have a hair clip. No story, other than I forgot to take it out of my hair this morning after I blow dried it.
Do we have any other stories? Yes.
I have a keychain
Excuse me.
that doesn't stay shut, which has a compass that doesn't work. But it's given to from a friend, so I have to keep it always hooked, always falling off, but it's important to me.
Thank you.
I have a hat that I got from. I'm on a reading tour, and every town you have an escort, and the air company lost my luggage, so the escort gave me that hat, and she said to me, "It's ugly, but it's warm." So here's an ugly, warm hat.
Thank you.
I have this receipt. It's just a receipt. It's not just a receipt. I got it from the restaurant I work at. I'm a waitress because I'm an actress, so I'm a waitress. And the restaurant I work at is this big sports bar with lots of rich white guys who think they're still in college. And most of the 80% of the checks, I'd say, that I get back have phone numbers on them and a bad tip. And this table I had left me a really nice message. They said, Ariel was the best waitress ever. She was able to seat us right away and was very attentive. We loved her. I don't know why it's so important to me because it's just like a slip from the restaurant. But I know that this slip should not have as much weight, should not have as much importance to me as it does because I don't want to be a waitress. But it does. Yeah, so in case you're wondering, they ordered 4 pitchers of Bud Light, 2 burgers, an order of fries, an order of nachos, and a Diet Coke.
It's a pen syringe that was bought to be a prop as a syringe, I guess, but it was used as a pen. So.
Thank you.
As I was leaving my home today, I felt I had to bring something in my pocket. So I went into my studio and I grabbed a wine cork from a bottle of wine. And on the subway over here, as I was rolling it in my fingers, I realized this is a cork from Israel. I don't know where the cork was made, but what I know is it's not plastic. It came from the trees. It's related to wine, which has such significance on so many different levels. And as I rolled it in my fingers, I realized it's a way for me to connect.
I have a pistachio nut. When I buy a bag of pistachios, the ones that I can't open with my fingers, I stick in my pocket to give to the squirrels in Washington Square. But the squirrels are real slackers, and they're not out all times of the day, so sometimes I wind up with a lot of pistachio nuts in my pocket. The other thing is that they keep improving the pistachio nuts so that they're all open when you buy a bag of them, and then there are less for the squirrels. So I like to get the Turkish ones because they're closed.
Do you want to put it on the tray? Do you want to put it on the tray yourself?
Oh, you do it.
Okay. Yes.
I have a Post-it note that I used to write directions for how to get here from my office today, and also 2 pence sterling from a recent trip that I took to the UK.
I have a single earplug because I can only deal with half of the noise in the city. But I realize that along with your pistachio nut, we have 2 earplugs.
So I just got here. I don't really know what you do, but I guess you're putting something important there. So just on my way here, I got Kara's book to sign, but I have 2 other ones, so.
Anything else? Anybody else? Yes.
I have my pay slip without the check for $259.44 from working the past 2 weeks at a cafe. Not much.
This is a photograph I took. It's titled Things That Can Hurt, but it's a sequel to another photograph called Things That Are Shiny, and the other photo is underneath the objects that I arranged, took this new photo.
I have a stamp in my bag, as you do when you're a nursery school teacher. It's a little heart. And when we say goodbye to the kids, we give them a little stamp on the hand. and we sing a song. And it goes like this. Sing your way home at the end of the day. Sing your way home, drive the shadows away. Smile all the while, every mile that you roam. With a song on your lips, it will brighten your trips as you sing your way home. Thank you.
On the tray because it has everything I ever need. And it kind of gets heavy.
Is there anybody else who'd like to share or to contribute?
I'm putting a post-it office sticker that I used to draw on when I'm really bored at work, and I stick it on the street.
Surely you guys must have more stuff in your pockets than just that. Yes.
I have a keychain with a khamsa, which my fiance gave me when I moved in with him. And he said he wanted to give me the key earlier, only he was looking for the perfect keychain. Thanks.
This is a pair of headphones for my iPhone that don't work at all, and they've been in my bag for like 6 months. I don't know why they're in there anymore.
Is there anything else anyone would like to contribute?
This is a glove that belongs to some special lady.
Is there anything else you have in your pockets?
I have a paper wrapper wrapped in macaroon cookie. But there's this thing that I noticed that I do is if I have pieces of paper like that in my hand, I start twisting them like a paper doodle, so it becomes like a mini sculpture. And I've left many of these in different restaurants, especially when I'm a little nervous. So there's my paper doodle.
Is anyone holding back? Because you're running out of time. Is there anything anyone else would like to contribute? Yes. So if that was a concern for anybody, you will get your items back. If that helps free any concern about what you'd like to bring. Anyone?